It's a pleasure فخر لينا فخر لبلدنا ان احنا نهوست اول دوج بول افريكان تشامبيون شيب في افريكا كلها. احنا بنصنع تاريخ مش بس عشان الدوج بول بدأت في مصر، مش بس عشان بدأنا رياضة جديدة في مصر بتتلعب في كذا بلد في العالم. احنا بنصنع تاريخ لاننا فعلا تعبنا قوي الوقت اللي فات ان احنا ننظم وان احنا نهوست ونinvite فرق انها تيجي مصر والمركز الاولمبي لاول مرة للافريكان تشامبيون شيب. ندي سقفة جامدة قوي. خلينا نرحب ونويلكم South Africa and Egypt coming in. Let's welcome South Africa. وتعالوا نشجع بلدنا ومنتخبنا مصر. نشجعهم مرة تاني جامد قوي بليز. نشجعهم مرة تاني جامد قوي. Okay, I want to invite the World Dodgeball Association President, Mr. Tom, for a speech for the opening ceremony.
Thank you. Welcome everyone to the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations Cairo here at the National Olympic Centre. This is the first event of its kind, and on behalf of the World Dodgeball Association, I am honoured to be present here at such an important event for Egypt, for South Africa and the rest of the African continent. The 2017 Africa Cup of Nations Cairo is not just a continental championships. It's also a World Cup qualifying event for the 2018 World Cup that is taking place at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Only the winners of the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations of men's, women's and mixed respective categories will qualify for the 2018 World Cup. Delivering a continental championships, as many of you will know, and a World Cup qualifying event requires a tremendous amount of planning. Planning that goes on behind the scenes, sometimes that goes unnoticed. Therefore, I would first of all like to congratulate the Egyptian Dodgeball Federation on creating what promises to be a fantastic event. The 2017 Africa Cup of Nations is not just about international high performance. It's about inspiring new generations of people to participate in dodgeball across Egypt, South Africa, and the rest of the Africa continent. Therefore, from the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations, we will create a legacy of new academies, new clubs, new national federations to unite the people of Africa through dodgeball. I would now like to thank our partners. Firstly, Dodgeball South Africa, for your amazing planning support in helping to create what will be such a historic event. To Huda Ayub from the Ministry of Youth and Sport for your recognition support and for attending the inaugural 2017 Africa Cup of Nations today. And also to the Egyptian National Olympic Committee Secretary General, Mr. Ali Garba, who is also here today. Thank you for your guidance and support in helping the Egyptian Dodgeball Federation. To Mr. Atif Hamouda and the staff here at the National Olympic Centre, to the volunteers and officials, without your support, this event would not be possible, so thank you. Finally, I would like to wish all of the athletes representing South Africa and representing Egypt the very best of luck in this weekend's Africa Cup of Nations here in Cairo. To the fans watching here in Cairo and around the world via the World Dodgeball Association YouTube channel, I hope that all of you enjoy what promises to be a tremendous event. Thank you.
Thank you. اوكي اني سبورت او اي رياضه عشان تبدا في بلد او في مكان بتواجه صعوبات، بتواجه تشالنجز، بتواجه تحدي للرياضه دي لشكلها الجديد وتنظيمها والرولز بتاعتها ولعبها. وفي الحقيقه السنتين اللي فاتوا قدر منتخب مصر انه يتجمع ويتدرب ويسافر ويلعب ويكمبيت في كاس العالم ويتمرن ويجتهد تنظيميا انه ينظم حاجه زي دي. I would like to invite the Egyptian Federation President, Mr. Amr, for a speech.
It's always difficult to speak after the President of the world, but I'll try to these few words. Dear Mr. Tom Hickson, President of the World Dodgeball Association, Dr. Huda Ayub, Head of Central Administration, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and representative of Dr. Khalid Abdelaziz, the Minister of Youth and Sports, Dr. Ala Gabr, General Secretary of the Committee, Egyptian Committee, Olympic Committee, Dr. Atif Hamouda, Executive Director of the Olympic Center, dear coaches and players, all guests here in our hall. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you in Egypt, and especially the South African team who will participate. Because of you, we have now the African Cup of Nations, the first ever Cup of Nations after a big dream from the Egyptian delegation. The first African Cup of Nations, I want to thank the team of the Egyptian Dodgeball Federation and the African Dodgeball Confederation for their great effort. Mr. Hani Nabil, Mr. Joe Moller, Mr. Baher Wasfi, Mr. Steve Nagy, and all the members of our Dodgeball family. Because of your efforts we have now, and the dream comes true, and we have the competition in Egypt, the first African Cup of Nations. And frankly, this competition is a huge step in the development of the game in Africa. So I wish to everyone the best of luck. Thank you again. I wish you to enjoy the tournament. Thank you.
Okay. Next, national anthem of South Africa. We have a moment of silence, and let's stand up, please, for the national anthem of South Africa. مع النشيد الوطني لجمهورية مصر العربية. Test. I would like again to invite Mr. Amr and Mr. Tom for welcoming the players with the team's captains. So let's start with South Africa.
Okay, we will be starting with our men's team. Kyle Rodriguez, Nicholas Obal, Robbie Williams, Wesley Roos, James Kaiser, Keegan Stevenson, Sasha Douglas, Jesse Williams, Evert Janse van Noordwijk, Ben Rath. Our women's team, Nelly Neertling, Carmen Blithnout, Candice Grobelaar, Kristen Bredenkamp, Yakumin Norman, Kayla Higgs, Jess, Dana Rodriguez, Dominique Jan, Chantal, Vian van Lochrenberg.
اوكي ايجيبت مصر هاني نبيل
Nardine. I. Sandra. Sorry. Sandra. Natalie. Marty. Joey. Huda. Natalie. Karen. Monica. Mariam. Nardine. Leila.
Steve, I'm Steve. Alice. Marcello. Becky. Romiz. Kiki. Ronnie. Chantel. Raymond. Mariz. Fadi. Rita. Tony.
هاني شريف باسم فادي ماير شريف بيتر أندرو ماريو باتريك مايكل مينا أحمد مينا und Coach Bear.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and now we'll start our first game of the African Championship. Men's team Egypt versus men's team South Africa. Men's team. Ultimate men's team.